Today we're in the Music City capital, skating our way to Smashville. Welcome to Lurks Lessons, a monthly channel where I explain all you need to know in becoming a sports fan of a professional or collegiate team. So, if you're new here, please consider subscribing by clicking the button below. Nashville, Tennessee, the mecca for country music fans, bachelorette parties, and the buckle of the Bible Belt. And here you are, recently moved to the 615, beginning a new job, and lo and behold, your coworkers invite you to a Predators game. Now, you've heard of the team before relocating, but now you don't want to feel out of place and be embarrassed around your new teammates. Take a deep breath, for my name is Jeff Lurkey, and here's what you need to know and how to be a Nashville Predators fan. Located in central Tennessee, the Nashville Predators play in the Western Conference of the National Hockey League. Their division is the Central Division that they share with 6 other teams. Their colors are gold, navy, and white. They currently play in Bridgestone Arena, a seating capacity of 17,113, and is arguably the loudest arena in the NHL. The Predators have been in the NHL since 1998 and are still relatively new compared to the rest of the league. However, their accomplishments are still impressive. 1 Stanley Cup appearance in 2017, 1 conference title, 2 divisional titles, with 1 President's Trophy, and 12 playoff appearances out of their 20 seasons in being in the NHL. Props indeed. Fun fact, before 1995, the city of Nashville was making efforts at bringing in several professional sports teams to their Star Sports fan base. At one point, the city was prepping to have both an NHL and NBA franchise relocate to their city. The New Jersey Devils in late 95 and the Sacramento Kings in 96 were both in negotiations, however it never turned out to be. The city did succeed with an NFL franchise in 1996, and the Houston Oilers relocated to the Music City, becoming the Tennessee Titans. Even though the Devils' deal fell through, the NHL instead expanded their league by adding Nashville as their 27th team in 1998 and has been there ever since. Those are the basics. Now, I'm going to introduce to you some phenomenal players that you can begin name dropping while pre-gaming with your coworkers on Broadway. On the offensive side of the puck, I have center forward number 11, David Legwand. This guy is legendary in Predators franchise history, and here's why. The 6'2" Detroit native was the first player ever drafted by the Predators in 1998 and second overall in the NHL entry draft. During his 15-year career with the Preds, he became the franchise leader in game appearances, goals scored, assists, and points. Just incredible. On the defensive side, I have defenseman number 6, Shea Weber. The 6'4" Canadian was drafted by the Predators in 2003 and spent 11 years with the franchise before being traded to the Montreal Canadiens in 2016. In that time, Weber put his phenomenal stamp on the franchise with these impressive stats. Highest goal scorer for defensemen in Preds history with 166. Franchise leader in shots and power play goals. 5-time NHL All-Star with Nashville and is a Messier Leadership Award winner in 2016. Say what? For goalie, I'm easily taking the 6'5" Finnish prodigy, number 35, Pekka Rinne. Drafted by the Preds in 2004, the tall wide wingspan goalie has been with the Predators ever since. During his 13-year career, Rinne has succeeded in being the franchise leader in wins, shutouts, and goalie minutes. A 4-time NHL All-Star, Rinne finally became a Vezina Trophy winner in 2018, after being a finalist for the award 4 times. A well-deserved spot on this list as a Predators great. Aside from learning the players' names, you need to know some matchless rituals in being a Predators fan. Now, we'll cover some later in the video, but one thing that all Predators fans enjoy by far is when the team scores a goal. On their home ice, Smashville has a fun and unique way of celebrating when their team scores a goal. The entire arena chants the opponent's goalie's last name, followed by, "You suck, it's all your fault, it's all your fault, it's all your fault." Definitely a fan favorite for all to enjoy. Well, Predator fans, that is. I'm confident that you'll be able to remember that one for sure, especially if the Preds go on a tear lighting the lamp. Here are some other awesome traditions that makes being a Predators fan exceptional. There's quite a few traditions that the Predator fan base has created, and they're all outstanding. But today we'll focus on these 3. If Smashville is debated as the loudest arena in the NHL, then Section 303, aka Cell Block 303, is the loudest section in the loudest arena in the NHL. Here is where the diehard fans cheer on the Predators and become noisome irritants to the visiting team. When the Predators get the opportunity to go on a power play, Preds fans display fan fingers representing the saber-toothed cat mascot. Curling their index and middle fingers on each hand as fangs, they wield them in an up and down motion. The last tradition and most noteworthy across the NHL is the throwing of the catfish. Why, you ask? In quick summary, the Detroit Red Wings fanbase threw an octopus back in the 50s when they went on an 8-game win streak during the postseason, thus becoming a tradition for Red Wings fans. Nashville wanted to put a southern spin on it by throwing a catfish instead, regardless if the team won in 8 games or not. It's now become a playoff ritual for Smashville that teams playing against the Predators should also expect a catfish visiting the ice. I think I'm doing this right. Alright, moving on. Alright, this is the last thing we need to cover, and it's the most important part in this lesson. Yes, Nashville's rival. Even with them being in the league since 1998, the Preds have some bad blood against some ill-willed franchises. In alphabetical order, they range from the Anaheim Ducks, Chicago Blackhawks, Detroit Red Wings, St. Louis Blues, and Winnipeg Jets. However, if you ask the majority of Preds Nation on who's the number one rival, they will arguably say the hated Chicago Blackhawks. Also being in the Central Division since 1998, the Blackhawks and Predators have played each other over 110 times. The teams also have bad blood in the playoffs as well. The Preds lost to the Hawks twice in the first round in the 2010 and 2015 playoffs, to which the Blackhawks both went on to win the Stanley Cup. However, the Predators sought their revenge in 2017 playoffs on where they defeated Chicago in the first round. Needless to say, as long as these teams are in the Central Division, they pose a threat to each other and the heated rivalry will still continue. Predators, Blackhawks, smash. Alright, let's recap. The Predators play in the Central Division. They have 1 Stanley Cup appearance, 3 franchise legends, arguably the best hockey traditions in all of the NHL, and you dislike the Chicago Blackhawks. There you have it. You're all set to impress your coworkers, so enjoy your time being at the game and in being in Nash Vegas. Nothing beats watching the Predators take care of business in Smashville while partying afterwards right there on Broadway around live music entertainment. Just don't try to count all the bachelorette parties you see because you will lose count. I've tried and yep, there's a lot. Go Predators. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's Lurks Lessons video. Please consider subscribing to the channel and also leave some comments on what other cool things Predators fans really need to know. While you're at it, please leave some suggestions what other fan bases I need to showcase next. Alright guys, we'll see you next time.